when you're sleeping in your truck, gotta brush your teeth at the ramp. But I'm fishing a new lake today. I'm fishing with a dude named Zach that I met actually on a lake I was fishing earlier in the week. This dude knows what's going on with big smallmouth. So we're hopefully gonna attack this big lake right now that's still pre-spawn and get after some big bronze backs.
Now you guys might be confused why I'm holding a garbage can with clear plastic on it, a hole and some handles. Last time I talked to you was when we were launching at like 8 in the morning, and it's probably around like 1:30, 2 o'clock right now. We've been poking around a lot on the big lake today looking for really big females that had moved up, but they're not quite ready to spawn yet. We saw them just cruising the breaks. So we're in a tiny little bay off the lake with some warmer water, and we're looking for bass on beds using this flogger. It's called a flogger, and it originated in northern Michigan, right? Yeah. It originated up here in northern Michigan because these lakes are so clear with clarity up to 20 foot. But when there's a nice chop on the water like we have today, even with the high sun, you can't really see fish that are down 10, 15 feet. And a lot of times these lakes, bass will spawn 10, 15 foot of water. So how you do it, one guy looks through the garbage can, the other guy fishes, and I relay the information to him. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to look for some fish out deep. So we're basically cruising a break right now, and I'm looking down through the garbage can to see if I can see a bass. I wish you guys could see the view through here because it actually helps a lot when you stuff that down in the water.
Like I'm Wixon and Sanford. Have you ever been out there?
No.
Okay. You've probably seen it on the map though. There's like a main channel.
Yeah.
If you're not in that channel, it is suicide.
Because of stumps?
It is so bad. And there was a flat that he would cut everybody off at in the beginning that was, it reads like 1.1 feet now. And it's just like, there's one.
Oh.
Okay. That's not a terrible one.
No, that's a pretty big one.
Oh.
They're on the flat.
That's like average right here. Crosstail.
Those crosstail,
I just fired it.
Yeah.
Right here. I wasn't way up there though.
Those crosstail shads just rip every fish.
You can just hold us right here.
Is he not giving up on you?
No, he's not.
We're cruising up on this big spawning flat. We got, in this part of the lake, we got, how deep is it? I mean, how warm is this water?
65, I think.
Yeah, we got 65-degree temp, so this is, we're not gonna see any big females, I don't think, even though that's a pretty big fish. Dude, that's a female. You see that stomach?
Oh yeah.
It's still full of eggs.
Gone yet. 4.2.
It's a 4.2. Well, that's a 4-pounder to start her off. All right, well, even with the help of the garbage can, we didn't really see any fish here. He just caught that 1 4-pounder, but we're moving. This spot's the juice. Oh, this spot's the juice, so it's just like a reed stretch, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, there should be a lot of males up there, which should be quite entertaining. This time of year, you just gotta look for the warmest water, the best spawning habitat, and that is the reeds on most of these lakes. We're just gonna send her and see what happens, and I'm gonna keep eating my French fries. Best part about lakes with restaurants on the lake, you can get some takeout if you're hungry. It's amazing. Smoked it right on the edge. No, it's a spinnerbait. Oh God, it's not even that big, but it's so strong. He came up and T-boned.
Throw it over where you thought it was on a bed?
No. I saw a smaller one there, and this guy hit it off the.
Was this a random one?
Yeah. This guy fought like he was 3 pounds bigger. That's not, I don't even know if that's a 2-pounder. It's a little wavy out here if you guys can't tell. More windy than wavy since we're in the protected tiny little bay, but God, he T-boned this and got hooked so good. It's really too windy to sight fish, so We're stuck with throwing spinner baits and jerk baits on breaks like this. It's been a grind. It's been a grinder.
Nobody really catches them out here in the summer at all.
Dude, all right, I'm gonna throw in something he's gonna hate. Give me that swim bait.
Yeah, at least that'll at least piss them off. You can follow them up.
You gotta aggravate him. Dude, he hit it. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw him.
He's trying to bring it out. Hold on.
I keep seeing
Hold
him
on.
going it.
All right, this fish is too... This is a special fish. All right, so we got a fish on a bed over there that's pretty aggressive. It's been a kind of a rough day so far, but we found a little pocket out of the wind. We found a fish on this bed. I'm throwing this giant swim bait at this smallmouth, and he don't like it. So I'm gonna see how he reacts to this giant swim bait on a bed. Typically not something people would throw on a bed or throw for smallmouth, period. But I've caught some nice fish on this thing, and they do eat it. Over and over. I got him.
Nice. You did not. Okay, I thought you were left.
Oh my God, that was like second. Oh, he spit it. I really hope he comes back.
That's how much plastic is on that bait, dude.
Yeah, the hook.
You literally stuck him too.
This is a giant hook, and that fish has to get the whole thing in his mouth when his mouth might only be this big on a 4-pounder even.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I can see him. He's back.
Again. I know.
He's back. I just saw him next to his net. This fish is incredibly... Yeah, I could not believe he put new rips in my swim bait. This fish has hit it so many times, even this big. He gets Parent of the Year award, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it to him. We've struggled out here today, but this guy is saving grace. The thing is this fish, I got the idea to throw this swim bait on that bed because I was throwing a tube, a drop shot, and the fish didn't touch it at all. He would just swim around. He didn't really care that was there. I threw this swim bait in his bed and it was game over. He's pitching a little crawl into it now and he hasn't hit it yet, right?
No, not yet. Come on, drop shot.
He doesn't care about the drop shot.
Got him.
Oh, finally.
Finally. Watch him come off somehow.
Yeah, it's just a little male guarding.
Yeah, that's all it is.
He wanted nothing to do with the big swim bait. What we really wanted to do today...
I want to just get the beds marked dead, like dead nuts.
Yeah.
That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, if anything, we could just get the beds completely marked, because what...
That's so important, dude, that I've realized when you're fishing when you can't see it.
Yeah.
4 corners of them marked.
Yeah. What we wanted to do today was come out here and catch a bunch of big giant smallmouth that are just pulling up. Like they are, if they haven't came up, they're gonna come up tomorrow. It's that close from just popping off on this lake to where all these fish push up to spawn. We were looking for them today on their beds and just pulling up to those spawning areas, but they were still cruising the breaks, very spooky. That's why you guys didn't see the first like 5 hours of this day, just because we were just searching and searching and searching, and frankly it was pretty boring. We caught a couple small ones on a jerkbait, but we were searching for the big ones, and we found in this little bay, we found some on beds, like that one that was just you know, he gets the Purple Heart, that one for battle, but that was a little small 1.5 2 pound fish. We want the 5 6 pounder, so that's what we're gonna look for now, which is what I came up here to really catch. So it's about to be on fire, stupid, like no one's ever seen, or still bad.
One of the two. The
way these fish work is that they sit out deep right when they're about to spawn. They cruise that deep break until they're really ready to pull up and spawn, and then they'll go from being super spooky, not wanting to touch anything, to eating, defending, locked on their beds, and that's when these giant fish are vulnerable. Really the only time of the year that you can go after big fish in lakes like this in northern Michigan is this spawn, because they go out deep and they suspend basically the rest of the year, so they are not accessible Unless you just really know what you're doing. You got secret stuff that I don't know how the heck you do, but most people I know, this is the time of year where you catch a big one in northern Michigan, or you really don't at all. This or the fall, obviously, but this is the primest time. So I'm just gonna throw a tube. Hopefully, if it's good, we'll be seeing the beds and can sight fish them. Use the old garbage can, and hopefully put that to use. We kind of tried to use it earlier, but there's really nothing on that point that we were using it on, so hopefully I can put it to use. We got a full moon up there, almost full. It's a couple days from being full, so all signs are leading towards push to spawn.